Great people of Nigeria, the time has come to tell ourselves some home truths. The vicious cycle called fuel subsidy must end, and I will tell you why. Our people in the core north and the Niger Delta have been buying petrol at black market prices for decades because some importers would rather smuggle the products to neighboring countries where they can make huge profit in spite of the subsidy paid on the product, than sell it at a subsidized rate for Nigerians living in the areas I mentioned. This is the same scenario in other poverty-stricken parts of Nigeria. For instance, fuel in the northeast goes for as much as 300 naira per liter, while fuel at Ikoyi and Victoria Island, Lagos, where the rich reside, sell for 97 naira. Can you see the discrimination? In the Niger Delta, where I am from, particularly in Bayelsa, which is my state, I have never bought fuel at the official rate, even when the product is available at most filling stations. Now tell me, who are we subsidizing, the rich or the poor? Of what use is fuel subsidy that takes care of the rich but creates holes in the pockets of the poor? How do you explain the fact that the majority of Nigerians whose standard of living is below average are the ones who labor on a daily basis to buy so-called subsidized petrol at cutthroat prices, when the only places they can get the product at the official rate are places where the rich and middle class live? Is this not one of the reasons why the poor Nigerians sometimes feel alienated? The United Arab Emirates, an oil-producing country like ours, has announced they will be ending fuel subsidy in order to deregulate the downstream sector of the oil industry. If the UAE, which has a per capita income at 25 times more than ours, has removed fuel subsidy because it does not make any economic sense, then what is Nigeria with a huge infrastructural deficit doing with a silly policy? This is not in sync with the reality on ground. I believe there are more transparent and efficient ways to improve the lives of the masses. In my opinion, the federal government should stop subsidizing fuel. Instead, we should subsidize public transportation by paying parts of the cost of the fares of buses, trains, and other means of mass transit that use petrol. I am Ben Murray Bruce, and I just want to make common sense.